Get 'em. I will transform on this joint, spazzing off the drugs I'm on. Turn C now ever since I'm born, like Nebraska use or corn. In my prime like Optimus, throw you through a Oculus. The Bronx is my metropolis, didn't have a pot to piss. Had to learn not to miss, focus on accomplishments. Beats I'm demolishing, tell me what the problem is. You know you don't want no smoke, seeing you in action is a joke. Catch him with the deadly blow, pack it up, it's time to go. But you wanna call the cops, all the bullshit needs to stop. Stupid idiot, wine stop, hush him out, you can't talk. Merge into a deadly beast, pick your bones after I feast. You want war, now you want peace, cause shit got thick like Cardi B. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. I am here to shatter dreams, welcome to my gathering. Blood is always splattering, where I'm from that's happening. Got that cannon fully tucked, all that blade will give you cuts. Sacrifice to get those bucks, most these rappers looking sus. Smack them with the speed and bust, all you see is blood and guts. Too much sauce like a duck, brush it off the shoulder rust. Camo with a bag full of ammo, strangle the ops from the tangle. Hang your legs, they gonna dangle. Neck broke just like Kurt Angle. In the heart of the deity, bring that pain so easily. Most these bums don't deal with me, eradicate immediately. One monkey don't stop the show, I'll continue with the flow. Catch me at the studio, like time I got the glow. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form, you've been warned, here comes the storm. That's right. You see that comment right there? 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody out there? The roundtable signing back in real quick. We talk about the old-fashioned razzle. Let y'all know what's happening. You dig? I ain't gonna lie. I was debating if I was gonna go live because, man, as you know, as y'all know, me and my lady moved into the new house and all that. We've been going back and forth when it came to the moving, when it comes to the damn going to work and back and forth, and we still moving stuff from the old house to the new house. Man, this shit is fucking annoying. But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it right. You know what I'm saying? And pertaining to the last show, like I said, I can't apologize enough on behalf of the fuck boys that be doing the bullshit. I can't apologize enough. And Raheem Brown, if you're listening, I don't know if that's you per se, because I was told that, you know, people like to clone YouTube pages or YouTube channels or whatever and pretend that, you know what I mean, that they're not, you know, they take your page and then they'll come into the motherfucking chat or they'll come backstage and then, you know, do that fuck shit. Basically porn bombing or whatever the case may be. But, hold on, give me a second. Make sure everything good. All right, there we go. Yo, yeah, so I don't know if it's you per se or whatever, but from now on, you know what I'm saying, everybody got to show their face before they come to the table, B. Everybody got to show their face before I bring them up here, and, you know, this is what it is. And it sucks that it has to be like that. But, you know, You already know how it is. One bad apple spoils a bunch, and you can turn your camera right back off after when you backstage. You show who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can turn your camera right back off. It's all goody when you come up here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be on camera during the live, but anyways, other than that, B, what's going on, y'all? You know what I mean? I hope y'all good. Hope everything is copacetic. Had a nice weather about here. You know what I mean? Nice day to talk about some wrestling. You know, we came from watching Elimination Chamber this past Saturday. Excuse me, yeah, this past Saturday. Crazy fucking event. You know what I mean? Roman Reigns retained, of course. It got to be everybody. It got to be everybody. Black Star, unfortunately, because like I was saying from before, the motherfucking trolls out there, that's what they like to do. They like to clone people. They like to clone people accounts. So it could be you, it could be Nate, Toph, whoever. They'll clone that account and then they will hit the link, and then when they go backstage, they'll, you know what I'm saying, I would think it's one of you guys, and then as soon as I bring you up on the panel, they'll do the fuck shit like, you know what I mean, like what happened not yesterday, excuse me, the last show. So to avoid all that nonsense, everybody just got to show their face. And like I said, you don't have to come on the round table or the panel with your camera on. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You can just show your face backstage. And if I know, you know what I mean, it's really you, then I'll bring you up. And even with this dude, Raheem Brown, because I don't know if it might be him for sure. And yeah, I know I spazzed the fuck out, rightfully fucking so. Like, come on, motherfuckers ain't trying to see no bullshit like that. No weirdo shit like that. You feel me? So even if Raheem, you know what I'm saying, if you listening out there, I guess you want to clear your name or whatever, you show show your face backstage, and I'll bring you up. You know what I mean? If you say that wasn't you, because I remember you did say that wasn't you. So it's up to you. And don't try that. If it is, I'm telling you, you'll be out here quicker than a fucking heartbeat. Real fast. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Up to part 6 of Black History Month of wrestling, B. And I figured, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the black managers up in there. You know what I mean? Black managers don't be getting love like that when it comes to the to wrestling. You got Slick, you got Holla Holla Holla. Them holla at them players. Teddy Long. Motherfuckers hitting my shit up like, hey, who's hitting my shit up like crazy? Damn. Let me drop this link real quick, man. Let me drop this link. Let's get to it. Hopefully everything good. Hopefully I'm sounding good. There go the link, B. Give me the link. Pardon me real quick. I'm gonna text him real quick. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I see you, Black Star. What's good?
Yeah, I got to show you my face so to make sure. But what's up, man?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, just that's how we got to do it from now on. You know what I'm saying? Make sure
All right.
we don't have to, see no nonsense like that again.
Oh my gosh, man.
Yeah,
Like
man. Like,
my topic from the last time I was like, "What? We got demonetized."
nah, I had clipped that out, so there's no worries.
But man,
But yeah, man.
Like black managers don't get a lot of respect, even though there's been a bunch of good ones.
Which ones come to mind when you think of them?
Well, I mean, like, Ted Long when he was in WCW, he was a damn good manager.
Hell yeah.
Jacqueline when she was in WCW, she was a good manager.
She was with this dude the Devil, right? Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah, she was with Sullivan and she was with Harlem Heat.
Yeah, she was a Harlem Heat, right? You're right.
Yeah. Like I think Slick was good, even though he was with a very racist type of character.
Word though. Fucking
Like,
Slick. Slickly. Very, very slickly. Remember he was this dude. He managed a few motherfuckers. He managed Bossman. He managed Kamala. He managed
he managed Hakeem, the African Dream, which was good lord.
Who else he managed? Hakeem, the African Dream.
Yeah. Good lord, that was just I don't know what the fuck Vince McMahon was thinking, but he was clearly on some type of coke that whole entire creative meeting.
Nate, you already know what? Nate, you gotta show your face real quick, my guy.
But it was just
all right, you good. You good. You good.
But there's like a bunch of them.
It sucks to have to be this way, but don't worry about it. It's all good.
It's all good. What's up?
Yeah, you got the Angle Corbin?
Yeah, dumpster fire.
That Mania disaster.
Yeah.
Dumpster fire. I love that. I got it from JD from New York.
You logged in on your Facebook side?
Yeah. I couldn't get on the other way. I had to send an email, I guess. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all keep on talking. Just give me a second. Toph, you gotta show your face real quick, Toph, before I let you up there.
But yeah, but like
if you
there's
don't
like a
mind,
bunch of
my guy.
like really good ones, but like I really like the pay-per-view.
Hold on, Black. So all you gotta do, Toph, is just show your face. You don't have to keep the camera on, so just show your face real quick, and then you can just cut it back off.
So what's the topic today? Who are we talking about?
Black managers.
Black managers, yeah. You good, Toph? You good.
All right, cool.
Yeah, y'all continue on. We talking about black managers, talking about recapping of the Elimination Chamber, and just give me 1 second. I gotta get this call real quick. Y'all continue on. That's the topics for right now.
Oh, like Elijah Burke?
Okay. Yeah, Pope is Pippin.
It looks like he's getting ready for Blade 6 or something. I don't know.
Like Pope should have been a manager.
Pope.
I thought he was in the Indies.
Yeah, just let him be one. Like he wants to come back to WWE. Just let him be a manager.
So I'm trying to think of who they have for black managers. Teddy Long, that's the one I really remember the most. Oh, Slick. Slick was cool.
Slick.
Yeah, Slick was cool.
You got Stokely. Modern day Stokely.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anybody else.
I think that's it. What was
his Clarence? What was the Clarence dude from the Nation?
Yeah, Clarence, the lawyer from the Nation of Domination.
Yeah. Then they had that other guy too, but he got fired. That Washington dude.
Get the stepping.
Yeah, was it AW?
AW or something.
Yeah, AW. Abraham Washington.
Made a Kobe joke, and that was it. He was done.
And he never came back. Like, that's ridiculous. It's so crazy that one joke, he got fired and never came back. Like, I wonder what the hell he's doing now.
I'm sure he's doing all right. He was pretty funny.
Yeah.
He's probably in the Indies.
Mm-hmm.
We would have heard something if he was in the Indies. I think he probably left wrestling alone altogether.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably doing something. He's doing all right. I'm sure he's doing fine.
Yeah, because if he was in the Indies, we would have heard something.
True.
Yeah,
he's probably like a writer.
I remember this one dude from Lucha Underground. He was a wrestler, but he was a manager too. I think his name was like Famous B, Fabulous B, something like that. I think that was his name. I'm not sure.
Talking
He had
about
like a
cheeseburger.
phone call. He had like a phone call ad. He was pretty cool.
Talking about cheeseburger.
No, Cheeseburger was a Ring of Honor. I like Cheeseburger though.
Cheeseburger. Yeah. I like Saturday Night Live. Cheeseburger, no Coke, Pepsi. Oh man!
Like there's a bunch of like black wrestlers who will become really good managers. MVP.
Oh yeah.
There you go. That's a good one. You know, good transition. Good transition.
Mark Henry would be good with a stable or something as a manager. Mark Henry, I think he'd be fine.
Yeah, he could be if he wanted to.
House of Pain, you put like Book of Hobbs and a couple other guys, Big Daddy,
that wouldn't
big,
work in
big
AEW.
cast,
This is the House of Pain.
Yeah,
that's
House
a
of
nice
Pain.
name. That's a nice tag team name.
Fits,
House of Pain.
House of Pain.
You say you had Mark Henry as a manager, like Will Hobbs and who else?
Will Hobbs, the Cassidy guy, big cast. That's some big dudes.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You can have you can have Samoa Joe as like a henchman, maybe.
But don't AEW got enough stables? That's the last thing.
I know.
That's a nice name, though, House of Pain.
That wouldn't work in WWE.
That'd be a good pay-per-view. It'll be AEW Stables, Stables pay-per-view. All the stables fight each other in one night. Who's the top?
Wasn't that I forgot. That was actually the tag name for Survivor Series 97. What was it? It's Gangsta Rules or something. I gotta look it up.
That was the name of the pay-per-view, or that was the name of one of the teams?
Gangster Rules. That do sound familiar. That's like an ECW shit.
I'm gonna look it up right now because it had a tag.
Actually, Booker T would be a good manager, and if nobody paid their dues in the group, they can get Stevie Ray to tap somebody back.
Give me a second.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this portion of the broadcast is brought to you by Snickers. Have you had yours today?
Okay, I found it. It was Survivor Series Gang Rules. Yeah.
Okay,
that's what it was. Yeah. And then Survivor Series 96 was Back to Attack.
Back to Attack. Yeah, I had a Big Mac attack yesterday. That
was before the true start of the Attitude Era. It was like, what, a year later?
All the pay-per-views back then used to have like a little tag name. It was neat. Something different.
Yeah. I was bored yesterday. I was watching training videos. I was watching McDonald's, and I was crying when they showed the price board. I'm like, damn inflation. Damn inflation.
I remember when the in your houses were like $19.99, and the pay-per-views were like $39.99, and then everything became like $60.
Yeah,
I gotta pay an arm, a leg, and an ass.
Did they? I'm trying to think. Like the in your house, did they ever throw somebody through like that house glass or no? That frame?
No.
I don't think so.
And the NXT one, Gargano opened the door.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Didn't
funny.
Taker throw Mankind through one of the glasses?
I think so.
He probably did. That sounds like something he would have done back then.
Yeah. Yeah, that was great with Triple H and Orton when he broke into the house and threw his ass out the window.
Cool. Yeah, Triple H is committed. Like he's broken like so many laws on live television, and he's never got arrested. I don't get it.
The greatest one of all time was when the NWO did that attack down in Universal. People were actually calling the police. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, my favorite one was
like, when Kevin Nash long darted.
Yeah, he darted. People were calling the cops. There's a brawl.
My favorite one was when the NWO when they committed what's that when you commit murder in a car? What's the technical term? via
homicide?
Yeah, like they fucking ran over the Rock in the ambulance, and like Rock just shows up next week with tape ribs. Like,
I'm gonna cripple his ass NWO style for life. I like when Hogan said that. NWO for life. Shit.
He has a family.
He's got a family. Yeah. Jim Ross was always good selling emotion and shit, like the dumpster one. Oh my God, there's people in there. There's people in there.
What's so funny about that?
What's so funny about that? Oh yeah, there's somebody at home saying, "Oh, they know how to fall." They know how to fall. And you know the crazy thing is, where that happened, also the Shield, the turn of the Shield took place. It was in Indianapolis. A lot of shit's happened in Indy. That's crazy.
Yeah, something about that place.
Yeah, there's been like 2 or 3 things at least 2. I think it was in 3 that's happened in that arena. So anytime they go to Indy, there'll be a big angle.
Yeah, same goes for LA.
LA, yeah.
Always happens in LA.
Yeah. So it's just like going back, like Survivor Series, not Survivor Series. Elimination Chamber was a good show, but it was too predictable. Like, oh man, nothing out of the bag. But it was decent a lot.
Went by the books.
Yeah, it just went by the book.
Isn't a bad thing.
Just basic booking. You know.
Sometimes that isn't a bad thing.
Yeah, you don't piss off anybody. You know, they'll already be pissed off. You know, because they know it's gonna happen. But I mean, it was safe booking. You have Sammy lose, but then you have Owens come out and kick the shit out of everybody just to make the fans go home happy. You know, so.
Yeah, it didn't happen to be a screw job.
Yeah. Someone actually had a sign in the crowd that said, if Roman wins, we'll leave in an accordance fashion or something.
That was great. That was a funny sign.
So did you hear
I'm just happy.
What Cole said about...
nobody used the sharpshooter, because I'm pretty sure that person would have been whacked.
Holy shit.
Didn't Edge do it last night?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't watch Raw last night. I don't know.
I was too tired. I didn't need to fall asleep more. Can't afford to slip into a coma.
But I think Edge did it last night. Like, I'm not too sure. I have to watch it again.
Oops. Yeah, my laptop started. Not bad.
But I'm pretty sure he did it last night.
So, did you hear about Mike Tyson? He said he would rather go to WWE than AEW, even though AEW would pay him more money. I think that weed's getting to his head. Take the money, Mike. Take the money.
Because AEW isn't structured.
Let me look up the Raw results and see what happened yesterday. I wasn't able to watch this day. I was very tired. Let's see here.
Like, a lot of people are saying that now.
Oh my god!
So they won't take the money. They'll take the structure of WWE.
No, I know. It's almost like the safe. It's like the safe bet. You know, you go there. You know.
All right, Baron Corbin gets buried again. Ali beats Ziggler for some reason. Asuka kills Nikki Cross again. Let's see what else. The Miz being The Miz. Chad Gable, Bronson. Yeah, this sounds like a really boring episode. Glad I didn't watch that.
Here's the thing, bro. Like, I'm just so mad. Like, what the fuck was Alpha Academy at the Chamber? Like, they really be selling these dudes short, big time.
Because they need something to like sink their teeth into.
Yeah, like, you got a tag team that's over like crazy. All you do is have them lose every single fucking week, and then not only that, don't even put them on the show. And then not only that, you about to have this dude Otis go down with the Maximum Male Models. Like, what are we doing here?
Well, he's going back to the old Otis, the lovable.
That's your boy, man. That's Triple H. That's what's going on.
Oh, please. Like Tony Khan is any fucking bet. He's just as much of a moron as Triple H.
Hey, at least Triple H is Booker of the Year, right?
I never said that. None of them dudes Booker of the Year. None of them. Booker of the Year. Booker of the Year is, what's my dude name? In Impact? Scott DeMore. That's Booker of the Year.
Impact, you trying to make me choke on my water?
Scott D'Amore's Booker of the Year. Fuck that.
Scott D'Amore, that fucking prostitute.
Scott D'Amore's a
He's trying to get
prostitute?
Jay White.
What the fuck?
He's got right. He's a
He's trying to get Jay
prostitute because Impact's his hoe.
Actually, if you think about the Booker of the Year, should be
Oh
all
yeah, I'm
people-
sure he is. With what, Universal Studios money?
I was actually thinking, like, actually, like the Booker of the Year should be everyone that does podcasts because WWE, AEW stole all their ideas from all these shows. So, like, we've been booking it.
That's true.
You know, it's ridiculous.
Like
So many
right now.
ideas.
Like he was in San Jose on Saturday.
Yeah.
Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, said what again? Said again, Black Soul?
I said that Scott D'Amore was in San Jose on Saturday trying to talk to Jay White.
Yeah.
Talk to him to do what?
Come in.
To sign with Impact.
The fuck? He been
I mean,
there,
I
done
don't
that.
I mean, what the hell is he going to pay him with? Ramen noodles and some, like, beefsteak or something? I don't know what their budget is.
Jay White is going straight to AEW. Let's not fool ourselves. All his peoples is there. He going straight to AEW.
The pay-per-view is right around the corner. It makes sense.
Like I don't think he will because he has as many friends in WWE as well. If you
Like
think about
who? Cody Rhodes?
Balor.
Cody,
Probably
He
Balor,
got Balor,
AJ.
yeah, AJ Styles.
No, he's got
Good
way
Brothers.
more friends in AEW than he does WWE.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
might just have just as much. If you think of it, he might have just as much friends. Because the elite is, we got some of the elite in WWE also.
no.
Just Cody. That's it.
I think
All of
Jay
this is the
White.
elite, the Bullet Club, same difference.
I think Jay White's going to show up with the Zack Attack and sing that song "Friends Together."
I think
Fucking
Vince.
yeah,
I
you
think
should
Vince. I think Vince is calling Triple H right now, and he's like, Vince, Triple H, we can't use switchblades. That's too violent. We're a PG company. His name's not gonna be Jay White.
We're going to call this guy Ginsu. Ginsu.
Yeah, because well, I don't know what type of deals these dudes be cutting nowadays, especially when it comes to like an AJ Styles or whatever. How they was able to keep the same name and move set. They must have a Jewish lawyer.
Probably.
He's gonna have to change his finisher because him and Bray have the same finisher too.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Thank fucking
That's
God.
for sure.
Dude, I hate that
He's gonna have
Sister
to change
Abigail book. That Sister Abigail shit look like it doesn't hurt.
Maybe
It
they can.
looks
Maybe they
stupid.
can. Maybe they
This is
can
gonna hurt
tell
Bray more than it hurts the
to
opponent.
do some- Maybe
Yeah.
they can tell Bray to do something else because Jay does it much better. He just does it out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
Jay looks like a more
diamond cutter.
force to it. Yeah, it looks more flowing.
I don't
better.
know. It looks like Madame, do you want to dance with me? The fuck out of here.
He's basically going to go the highest bidder because he's looking for, like I said before, Seth Rollins money. Because if Rollins making $4, Jay White wants right around that mark. So,
Well,
So
full
4.5.
million a year?
Well, Uncle Dave.
somewhere around there,
Yeah,
3
who
point
else is
something.
going on, man?
Man.
I'm just waiting because Dave is saying that they're trying to get Kenny.
Yeah,
So
good
wait,
luck.
hold
That's not
on.
gonna
If
happen.
this dude making $4 million a year, how much is Brock making? Brock making like what, $6 million?
Yeah, I think he's making some. Actually, he makes
Probably.
11, I think. 11 or 12. Something like that.
Nobody's getting that money.
No.
Jeez. And he don't want to do
Jay's
nothing but
getting
two
that, then you're
moves.
dreaming.
All he does is two moves. And he get paid like $12 million a year.
But the thing is, with Brock, you could pay him whatever. He'll put anybody over because as long as the check clears, he's like, I'll put him over. I'll put the janitor over. I don't
pretty
care.
much.
He ain't putting
He doesn't
nobody
care.
over. This dude,
Vince never
all
got
he's
that.
putting over is a damn commentator's table on top of somebody.
Yeah, I guess he
man,
went off
Brock
the
doesn't
script
care,
again.
man. Brock shows up, does what he does, gets on his jet, and gets the fuck out of there.
That's exactly.
But the thing is, he can get away with it because with
HBO
the
is like too much stories
But
now
there's only
about
one
him
question,
going
Brock.
off script. All he does now is go off script. That's all you keep hearing now.
Yeah.
Oh, Brock went off script. Brock is doing work. Brock is doing work for himself.
Vince
You
was
know what I mean?
scared. Vince was too scared to tell Brock to do something different. He never got that like Brock didn't care. So
he don't care.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yep,
Pope,
the
man. D'Angelo De Niro. So slept
Yeah,
on.
man.
So slept on.
Yeah, man. But Dave is saying that they're trying to get Kenny. I don't see that
It's not
happening.
happening.
We'll
They're gonna
see.
drive up the price.
I won't be
Apparently,
surprised if Kenny goes, yo. I will not be surprised.
Apparently, his
Because if you
contract
think
ends
about
in
it,
February.
what else does Kenny have to do in AEW? Only thing he has to do in AEW is fight Punk. And we're not even sure if that's gonna happen.
But if you think about it, if Kenny leaves, Jay's going with him.
I will not mind seeing Kenny.
I think the Bucks leaving too.
I don't know, B. I think they're ready to drop that bag right in front of this little Kenny Omega doorstep. The whole bag, like the whole safe. Because remember, they were trying to get him before AEW even became a thing.
Yeah.
They were trying to get him for years.
But they're gonna put him in coveralls with a mop and a bucket, and they're gonna call him the cleaner.
No, he's not. And then you think of it like this. I think he like what you said too, Tove. He's in the process of winding down his career, and that's where most motherfuckers go when they wind down their career. They go to WWE because they know they don't have to do as much. The traveling might be crazy, but when it comes to the in-ring work, they may not have to do much. It's going to be watered down.
They're gonna have to slow it down, yeah. They're like that was the reason why Moxley.
Yeah.
That's the reason why, like, I believe Moxley left was because he didn't want to wrestle that style anymore.
The schedule, yeah.
Well, he left. He also left because it sucked. So, let's not forget that.
But no, if Kenny leaves, I think the Bucks will leave too. Because if you think about it, the Bucks probably went out and wrestled the New Day and stuff and the Usos. So
those two matches, I would actually want to see.
No, those would be good.
The New Day,
those would definitely be good.
Yeah, if only we gotta see if Big E gets cleared though.
No, I know.
We'll be able to do the super kicks though.
I'm sure we'll see Big E again in the ring. I just don't know how long.
Yeah, I hope so, man, because he got a raw deal.
It's going to be a year before you see Big E
did it to himself with that dive.
You know what? You're right, and I always said that shit too. With that dive, it was like he was softening up his neck. And then that dude, what's his name, Rich Holland, just basically just put the icing on the cake with that damn suplex outside the ring.
Yep.
That was a nasty suplex.
I don't understand why he did that move outside the ring. I would not have done that.
Stupid.
And Rich Holland he's known for hurting people.
Only thing was worse was Jake the Snake's DDT to fucking Steamboat. That was the only worst thing I ever seen outside the ring. That was bad. Great. That was fucking bad.
Didn't Taker do somebody a lot worse though? I think he did Mankind pretty nasty.
Well, off the Hell in a Cell.
Like that tease through the nose shit. I would never forget that.
That was nasty.
I haven't seen their matches in a long time. I gotta watch their matches again. It's been years.
Oh my god, he killed him.
Yeah.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Shit. Then it was the other one too, from the top of the Hell in a Cell. He went through the mat. That was bad. And then what was it? ECW, Bam Bam Bigelow. They went through the ramp thing. That was cool. That was a cool bump.
Oh yeah, the ramp
spot. Oh yeah, we fought Taz.
Taz, yeah. I was thinking it was Taz or I couldn't remember if it was Taz or the other guy, Mike Austin.
Yeah, it was Taz. Shit, Taz and Bam Bam. They had a few wars.
They should do a spot like that someday with Bronson Reed. I could see Reed doing a spot like that with somebody someday.
Yeah.
But with who though?
Or he does like the tsunami splash and just goes like through the ring. That'd be a cool spot.
Ooh. But who'll be willing to take that spot though? That's the thing. Who'll be willing to take that spot? That's what I'm saying.
Like
probably Theory.
Someone that got a 2-week vacation coming up.
Because Theory has a track record of taking like these like unnecessarily dangerous
Nasty
bumps.
bumps.
Like, why him?
Yeah, you got a point. Just like when he caught the F5 from off the top of the chamber.
Yeah. He's like that guy that just does the dumb shit for him. He's like, I'll do it. So I can see that.
And shouts go out to him because we need wrestlers like that. That fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I want this shit to look good.
He'd be
I'll tell you exactly what it'd be. They can do it in the Money in the Bank later this summer.
There
we go on top of the ladder. He goes for the splash and he just like the spot where like two guys just take each other out the match.
Isn't that like in England too? That's perfect.
Yeah, it's in England. That crowd will eat it up too. They'll eat it up. They'll be
yeah. There we go. Shit.
Like Montez Ford, he could take that spot.
Oh my god.
Yo, he's definitely gonna be a star.
Yeah,
next year, guaranteed.
Do you build the company around
next
him?
Year, he's gonna run the mid card by next year. If he stays healthy, booked right, next year is gonna be his year.
I want to see Montez Ford fight Orton, and he's doing that frog splash, and he hits him in the RKO. I just want to see the air in the RKO. It's like, damn.
I heard he's trying to come back. Randy Orton, he's trying to make a comeback.
He's trying to, but we
doctors have to
clear
him.
What his back is looking like.
Actually, that'd be kind of cool if fucking like Orton comes back and screws Cody out of the title. I don't know why, just because you never know. Because you go back the Rhodes family and the Orton family. I don't know. I think they had feud back in the day. I'm trying to think if they did. They ever fought?
Yeah, they did when.
Apparently, Riddle's ready to come back. They're just waiting to bring him back together with Randy. But
yeah,
I don't think they got anything for him. So we probably won't see either one until after Mania. Until April.
Riddle's coming back. It's going to be piss test on a pole match. So there you go.
Cody has to win the title in order for that to happen.
Yeah. I didn't even know that too. The Evan Bourne RKO. That was the first RKO he ever did. I was like, what? That is? I was like, what? I was like, wow. I never knew that. That was the first one.
That was the perfect person to do it too.
No, that was a cool spot, and fucking Evan sold it like he was dead. I was like, yeah. That was great.
Wasn't that bald headed Randy?
I think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was bald headed Randy. Yep.
Pretty much bald. Yeah. That one and the Rollins one at WrestleMania was cool too. Spaced down.
Oh, he lifted him up?
Yeah. I mean, I saw that coming a mile away, but it was still cool.
Get over here.
There's some spots that are just iconic, and that RKO to Seth was iconic.
So was that shop right tonight? Get your Hot Pockets 2 for $7. Hot Pocket.
Yeah, there you go. I heard they got some sandwich ones now.
Panini bread ones. Yeah.
We are really trying to get that Hot Pocket.
You're damn right.
Yeah. Growing up, I had a jam sandwich, 2 pieces of bread. I jammed it together. We were so poor.
Oh, peanut butter?
No, just jam. 2 pieces of bread, you jam it together. That was an old Rocky joke. Oh, shit. You know what I looked up, too? I was at the store. They had, remember that peanut butter and jelly in the jar, the Nutter Butter or whatever it was called? Something. Goober.
Yeah.
That's not
it's like fucking almost like $5 a jar now. I'm like, holy shit.
It was like Smuckers. It was
like Smuckers, Goober something.
Yeah, Goobers. Yeah, that's those Goobers. Yeah, the Smuckers and the Goobers.
Peanut butter and jelly in the jar. But it's like $4.49 or $4.69 at the store. I'm like, god damn.
That shit was good. That's when your folks, your parents or whatever, were like, look here, there go lunch. They didn't get a big ass spoon and slap it on a slice of bread and put the bread together. That's lunch. Get out of here, boy. You bother me.
And that jelly was so fucking good too. It was so sweet. I love
that's why I tasted. I mean, that's why I caught it so much because that shit was official Smucker. That shit was official Smuckers, Goobers. Yeah, that was real, like from real fruits.
That's that Oz. That's that Oz shit. Look here, I likes you. and I want you. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
And then peanut butter and fluff. Used to love peanut butter and fluff too. That was good.
Yeah. Now you're losing me. Peanut butter and fluff.
That picture of the picture of Kurt in the dumpster fire gets me every time.
The first time I saw that, I was dying. It was on JD's show talking about WrestleMania stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, I was fucking laughing. I like
how WWE is like self-aware that Corbin's shit now. Like, yeah, it only took you 7 years to realize that, but whatever.
I'm certified.
And that maybe that would have, I guess, gave him some layers to this so-called the wrestling god character. He could have been saying that, like, oh, I retired Kurt Angle. I was the last person to beat Roman Reigns. Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, that's why he's such a fucking bum.
He's saying that now.
Even like call out Orton. I'm the real legend killer. You know, I took out, you know, Kurt Angle and all this shit. You know,
yeah, like, you know, what they have this dude doing? Backstage getting drunk and playing poker.
Yeah.
That's why I said if that's the case, just make him a part of the new APA. Just get a black dude to go with him. And, you know, had this dude JBL as their manager. It could have been a tag team. Which
what black dude are you gonna pick?
They could have been like a new APA. A black dude. What black dude they'll get? You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Bring
NXT.
Bring back Apollo Crews. Fuck it. Apollo Crews ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he ain't doing anything.
They could have been a new APA.
Like he's in NXT trying to face his former security guard when he had the African.
Yeah, Commander Sneeze.
Talking about The Rock. Hey, you went through our wall. We got to go through the door.
Fuck out here. Right. That dude looked like somebody from out of Conan.
The greatest one was Trish Stratus with a poker game. Oh my god, playing strip poker.
Oh man, shit! At that time, she could shine my wood anytime.
Shit.
Ah!
Was that with Val Venus?
Yeah, it was like Albert and Tess.
Yeah, she was a TNA. And she used to wear those real short leather skirts. That's the same size as a napkin.
She had like the cowboy hat on and shit, the Stetson.
That's why she had to wear that long ass trench coat because her skirts was too damn short.
Yeah, I still have that fucking TNA theme stuck in my head. Yo,
they used to be wilding out on niggas, yo. Yeah. TNA was slept on. Did they?
They're very good
tag team belts like once, I think, right? Did they?
Like, I'm sure they had it at least once. They had to have had it.
Yeah. Like I don't think they won one.
I don't know. They might have. I don't know.
I don't remember.
I doubt that they won one.
WWE, I so many times slipped in and out of watching the product because I got bored. You know,
it's just everybody was so over then. Like just pretty much like any team that was over had at least one run back then. At least most of the time.
I don't think they did.
Like the Nexus got me back into watching WWE because I thought that was a cool angle, and fucking Cena fucked it up, and then CM Punk's character got me watching again, and then it's like they fucked that up too, and it's like fuck.
Cena fucked over a lot of people.
I know.
Over the
he should have been the real Undertaker. He fucking buried everybody. Shit.
Cena fucked over the Nexus. Cena fucked over the Shield.
The only one he really never fucked over was like what Edge, CM Punk. It was like two. Orton. They went back and forth.
Because they wouldn't allow it.
No. They were like, fuck this bullshit. Lesnar, I mean, he shouldn't even won Extreme Rules. That was bullshit. Like, whatever.
That was so bizarre.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Didn't Brock kill him? During
he pretty much killed him like the whole match, like 90%. And then like
Cena's weird, and then Cena cut that promo. He cut that promo as if like he was leaving, but then like he showed up the next day like nothing happened. It was so fucking weird.
Oh yeah, the fake retirement. The best fake retirement was that Mark Henry fake retirement.
What was that promo with Cena he was on camera. He was like really angry and shit. Was that with Orton or Edge? It was one of them. I don't know. He had like a mean face backstage, like he was gonna take a shit, and he was just pissed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
and he
don't know.
said, "Rest in peace to Andrew Martin, aka Tess, aka the Punisher."
Best big boot in the business.
Yeah, his name was the Punisher in TNA.
Yeah, man. So much roids.
Yeah, he was a baby. Was he like 35 when he passed, right? He was still a kid.
Yeah, he was like in his 30s.
Yeah. Like Tess was on
he was still a kid. That shit is crazy.
A lot of guys.
What happened? Was it an OD?
I think so. Yeah.
Found dead in his hotel room.
That's
Mike
sad.
Awesome, fucking Mike Awesome. He died young. So
Another one, yeah, another baby. He was a baby. These motherfuckers is babies, dying. 35, 36.
Who was it? Sean O'Hare. He died young. Sean O'Hare.
Yeah, that right there bugged me out when Sean O'Hare had died. That right there came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
see, Sean O'Hare, those devil advocate promos.
I like those.
That shit is like what Bray wants to be, but like it's too cringe to pull it off. So that's what that was.
It was just, and at the time when Sean O'Hare was going that route, it was something different. You know what I mean? It was edgy.
He got dealt a bad hand, unfortunately. The Piper.
And then how he ended the promo. He said, I'm only telling you something that you already know.
Yeah.
Like you just too scared
Those
to
were
say
the best vignettes I've ever seen in quite a while.
He got fucked over by the Piper shit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Piper messed him up.
Yeah.
But that was because Piper wasn't really in it. Like, he really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
If you replace Piper with Jake the Snake.
Yeah, so what?
Like, if you replace Piper with Jake the Snake, it would have worked.
Yeah.
Around that time, Jake the Snake was in the middle of a bottle.
Yeah. And he didn't know how to play blackjack. He thought 22 was better than 21. Wrong game, idiot.
Shit. He was playing blackjack, all right. Blackjack Daniels.
Yeah. Yeah. Tennessee's finest.
What? Taking a little sip, little taste. But shouts out to Jake the Snake though. Like, I'm glad he's doing better. You know what I mean? He's I don't think he's on the machine anymore. If I'm not mistaken, is he still on the breathing machine? I don't think he's on it anymore.
I think he's off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
Like A&E's supposed to be doing a documentary on him on Sunday.
Oh, that's
good. Word? Yeah. Oh, A&E, right?
A&E.
Yeah. A&E. There you go.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Jake the Snake, man.
Tony Khan really didn't look at Jake the Snake's references when he came to AEW because he had Jack Daniels and Jim Beam as references. I mean,
shut up. You stupid. No, what Tony Khan needs to be doing is telling Jake the Snake, like, look, you need to teach these boys how to cut some fucking promos.
Yeah.
To get themselves over.
I sent Nate the other day that story of Rick Martel about what happened to Dino Bravo.
Oh,
Rick Martel told that story. I didn't share on the group. What got Dino whacked was, what was it, Nate? He had the agreement with the Indians.
Yeah,
like, wasn't he afraid of something? Like somebody was trying to kill him?
Yeah, it was like the mafia because I think it was a big like $6 million cigarette deal because it was like a lot of illegal cigarettes going across the border, and somehow the shipment came late, and then they just whacked Dino. He took the fall.
Yeah, he had like an alliance with the Indians. He was doing okay, and he was trying to make more money, and had like this cigarette deal with the Indians. And according to Rick Martel, some of the people, I guess the Indians were beefing with the Italians. You know, everybody had their own territory. And so Dino was playing both sides. And according to Rick Martel, people close to Dino was telling them to, knock it off. Like, you can't go both ways like that. And he kept doing it. And so there was some type of sting operation where the cigarettes were left in this package, and it was like in this warehouse. And I guess is what they would normally do is that they would leave it, you know what they say, hide in plain sight. They would leave the packages like in the warehouse and for a couple of days, and they would just come pick it up. But apparently it was a sting and they were ready. And so the cigarettes all got taken by the government or whoever the hell raided the place. So then word went back to the mafia on, you know, about X amount of millions of dollars worth of cigarettes, you know, basically got taken away. And of course, the person that took the heat was Dino. And then he got whacked, like Nate said. And then
he was at home watching a hockey game with some guy. And the guy he was watching the hockey game with was the setup guy to say like he's home alone because the wife and the daughter went to like ballet class or some shit. They were out of the house. And then those blood spatter experts, which is a real thing because like that show on Showtime, Dexter, you know, about the serial killer. Blood splatter experts are it's a real occupation. When they found this body, they did the research on the blood, and when it's very morbid, but when you're shot in a certain position, your body is going to recoil in certain ways. And so when they found him, the remote in his hand was his fingers were loose, and you tend to be, your body is more loose and is more relaxed when impact happens and you don't see it coming, which goes back to what Nate said. So whoever whacked him shot him from behind, like execution style, and he didn't even see it coming, which I guess is kind of a good thing, I guess. I mean, would you rather see it coming or not see it coming? But no.
Whatever, you know, it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, they think maybe the police were involved because they still haven't solved the case. No clues, no witnesses. So they think it was like an inside.
Yeah, they know who fucking did it. It's just they're not gonna say it because it's
they're not gonna say it. Yeah.
Oh, fucked up. Whoever did it is probably long dead.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because that was like what 20 years ago, early 90s, 93. I think it was.
Sometimes the hitman gets whacked just to tie up loose ends. You never know.
Exactly. So they might be dead.
It sounds like a Sopranos episode.
Yeah. I mean, at least hopefully he had onion rings before he died. You
know. Onion ring? What?
No, that was from the Sopranos. They were eating onion rings at the table. Like,
I never could get into Sopranos. I'm not even gonna hold you. I really couldn't get into that. Like
that's probably like two of the best shows they had on HBO was The Sopranos and The Wire. The Wire was a great show too.
Yeah, that's what I was watching. I watched like The Wire and Oz.
Oz was cool. Yeah.
Minus all the crazy, you know, gay stuff and Oz.
We had a crazy show last week. Flash or Pee Pee.
Yo, fuck that dude, B. Like, yo, fuck.
Like, my buddy was laughing. I sent the video to my buddy. My buddy was laughing at me. He's like, "What?" The way I said "what," like what?
Yeah, but I had clipped that out. I had reposted it, so it's back up there.
Okay, yeah, he wanted to watch it today. I said,
I know y'all now. We playing this dude Schlong now. Y'all keep watching the dude Schlong.
Oh no, I just wanted to watch the aftermath where I was going on.
I haven't heard that word. I haven't heard that word since Beavis and Butthead. What the fuck?
And like
Schlong.
Like Black Star's like, what was that? That wasn't a Snickers bar.
Yeah, like what the fuck? So I'm thinking of this dude Raheem Brown about to pull up, you know, say what's up or whatever, because he always said he was gonna pull up.
Oh.
It's just that most of the time that, you know, he be at work when we're live. So I'm thinking like, oh shit, Raheem Brown about to pull up.
Yeah.
Like this, what? And what I was telling you, Nate, was that my peoples had told me that sometimes like motherfuckers will clone your YouTube page or whatever.
Yeah, but I'm not buying that. That's bullcrap.
No, I'm telling you, it's facts. They will clone your page. I'm saying they will clone your page and pretend that you know that they're that particular person. That's why I said
asking like normal questions, normal wrestling questions. So that guy had to be a wrestling fan too. So it's like, you know.
But here's the thing, though. It could have been like this. It could have been Yeah, he was in the chat, but while he was in the chat, somebody else that was watching the show could have basically grabbed his info. You know what I'm saying? I was watching the show from the YouTube channel and basically mimicked his channel and then just jump on the panel. Because before he had jumped on the panel, before he had jumped on the panel, he didn't show his face.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, from now on,
I know there's copycats on Twitter. I know people copy pages on Twitter often.
Yeah.
And
they do the same thing on YouTube. You fucking weirdos.
Yeah, it wasn't
like, some fucking pussy. You want to sit there and show your cock to a whole bunch of dudes. Like, my dude, if you gay, why don't you go to a gay bar and have a plunger shoved up your ass? The fuck?
Or like go to a gay chat.
I watch MTV Catfish, you know, the Neve dude. Like he has a whole career of just exposing, you know, accounts.
Yeah, I know about Catfish. Me and my girl watch it all the time.
Yeah. There's people that they'll go into all types of unnecessary, like crazy, like they'll
create it's like for what? Ridiculous. I remember this one story, right? In Catfish. It was with these two cousins, and basically this one cousin, I ain't gonna lie, this chick looked like Holiday Heart. If y'all know what Holiday Heart is, Ving Rhames and drag, basically, and and basically, you know, she kept on talking about this dude that was constantly talking to her, you know, via chat. This is around the time in the chat room or whatever was so popping on the cell phone. Never see the dude, never spoke to the dude, nothing. Everything is always via text. So, come to figure out, it was a cousin, her female cousin all along. Like, she was staying with this chick and all that shit. She was staying with her cousin, everything. The same cousin that was flirting with her, talking about, you know, sexual types of tendencies, all that like shit. She's like, yo, I told you I want to eat your pussy, all that shit. Like, what the fuck? Weirdos. And she was like, oh, like the only reason why I did that is for revenge. She was like, revenge for what? Oh, because that one time we went out, you said I look fat and ugly. She's like, are you serious? And that was like years ago.
Are you talking about years ago? She said, was that the one that was like, you said like a fat ass Kelly Price or something?
Yeah, like that episode, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
And it was like, she's like, yo, are you serious? This happened like years ago. Are you kidding me?
That was petty as fuck. That's what petty, yeah.
But that bitch is dumb though. Like, yo, you never seen this motherfucker. You never seen him. You never spoke to him. All you doing is sexing back and forth for years.
The weirdest one that I remember, and this was like the definition of pause. It was actually a pretty normal episode until like the last 5 minutes. It was a black dude, regular looking black dude, and he was talking to this not a regular, she was attractive. It was a black dude, and he was talking to this black chick. Yeah. And they've been talking for like 5-6 years or something. And the only thing that was different was he was under the impression that she was transgender. So that's what she advertised herself as. She advertised herself as trans. Turns out she wasn't trans, and she was just a regular woman. Now, why she lied about being trans, I don't know. But they meet in person, and she's attractive, she's young, she's black, she's thick. But he's like, no thanks. And it's like, wait. So it's like, you don't want to be with this attractive black chick? You want to be with a trans chick? It was just like, yo, pause, bro. Pause. Whatever.
The one episode that I remember was when Neve launched that dude's cell phone.
Oh yeah, that was a good one too. Just threw it over the bridge.
Yeah.
I like the meme I saw last month. It was, when you go to the bar, it's $4 for women, $8 for men. But since you declare yourself trans, you have to pay $12.
Yeah, speaking of the bridge, the best fucking segment Rock and Austin ever did. Nobody ever talks about it. Was the segment when Austin threw the Intercontinental belt in the fucking ocean? It was great. He was like, "Here's the pager. Page me 316 when you get it. Let me know you got it."
That was in Massachusetts. They found the belt, like, I think the next day when they went out there.
I bet it was cold in that water too.
Oh yeah, that was like in the winter, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it was like 30 something.
Yeah, keep talking. Yeah, I'm here on a phone call. Keep on talking.
Yeah, I think it was like in the 30s.
Wasn't there a
Like,
different one where
like the Atlantic,
Rock,
right?
like pushed Austin off the bridge or
No,
something?
I think it was like the Boston Harbor or something because it was in Mass. I think it was in Boston, Mass. That episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But still, it's not cold.
Supposed to be back in Boston next month.
Are they? Yeah. Oh yeah, Casino's gonna be there. Yeah.
Yeah, Cena.
He's like taking a break from filming that movie in Australia. Forgot what it's called.
You should have Edge just go to his house one more time. Old times, huh, Cena? Old times.
Good days.
How's Pop's doing?
How's Pop's doing?
It's gonna be so awkward when the Hardys go in the Hall of Fame, and then Rebby tries to get all triggered when Lita's with them. I can't wait for that.
Oh my god! Cat fight! Cat fight! Joey Styles yelling from the crowd.
But cat fight!
Cat fight! Shit. Who they put? So they announced Batista's in the Hall of Fame, right? Did I guess?
Oh, they did? I didn't know that.
I think so. Yeah.
He's supposed to be
posted a picture. Yeah.
Let me check. I'll Google. Let's see what they got going on.
I think it was one of the videos too online said like they said something. I didn't watch the video, but I figured it was...
usually they leak it out. So hold on, let me see.
Somebody posted like Hall of Fame Batista today, like at noon or so. I saw. And then
the weird part is that he's from DC.
But I didn't watch the video, but I assume it was Batista. But it makes sense. Might as well. So.
Well, they're not going to get Rock. So.
No.
Why would a dude from DC be inducted in LA?
Yeah.
Because they can't get Rock. That's why.
True.
Yeah. I just found out too, LeBron James didn't even know there's a LA Kings hockey team out there. I'm like, why? Are you serious?
What?
Yeah. I'm like, is that true? Dude, they won a couple Stanley Cups. I mean, Jesus, recently.
Even I know that.
I mean, that's sad. I mean, wow. I mean, a WNBA team, that's fine, because who gives a shit about women's basketball? But, whatever. if I want to go miss some layups, if I want to miss some layups and dunks, I go to the YMCA and play myself. It's like, shit.
Play myself.
Yeah, we need to get Sandman to play that Bill Burr clip, the one where he's just going off on the WNBA. Oh man, that's so fucking amazing. You shouldn't get any copyright for that. He should be safe.
No, the greatest song too is a Special Olympics. I don't know if you ever heard that song. Falling into the pool, Olympics? That's diving. Special Olympics. Watch them run, watch them fall.
I'm gonna look for the clip right now. Let me see.
It's the greatest song ever for like humor. Yeah. I think that and like
MLW
Chef,
right now.
I think Chef from South Park, Chocolate Salty Balls. That was a funny song too. Chocolate Salty Balls. Chef.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Watching MLW.
Okay.
Jacob Fatu is the main event.
Oh, nice. I'll check that out.
I gotta check that out. They got their own YouTube show, right? They show on YouTube their episode.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They have a show on Reels.
Oh, okay. Okay. I gotta check them out.
Okay, I'm posting the Bill Burr thing in the private chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bill Burr is funny.
There was a dude at the casino. I was at Springfield, MJ. He looked just like Bill Burr, but he had glasses. I'm like, "Are you Bill Burr?" He goes, "No." I said, "Man, you look fucking like his twin." I'm like, "Wow." Freak me
Probably
out.
is Tim.
He sounded like him too a little bit. I'm like,
Then it is him.
Nah. I think the creepiest one was the one that played what was it? What's that movie? The Saw. Jigsaw, the guy that played Jigsaw. I swear to God that was him. I was like, "Are you Jigsaw from fucking Saw?" He goes, "No." I said, "Holy shit, man." nah, you got to be pulling my leg. He looked fucking like his twin. It fucking freaked me out. And I always joke about like Jigsaw was created from Seinfeld because he worked in the record store and Kramer and Newman fucked him up. So that's how he turned into Jigsaw and became Psycho.
That's funny.
Seinfeld. Aren't they making another song? Shit.
Yesterday, like I was watching some of like the old school like Clash of the Champions.
Yeah.
Tell me why they ran that Hogan Booty Man storyline.
That was stupid.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Hogan always looked out for his friends.
The Dungeon of Doom was like crack too. That was just like bad acid cocaine trip or something like that. Like whack.
Did you hear like there was like this rumor that Hogan, that the original NWO didn't have Hall or Nash in it. It was supposed to be him, the Nasty Boys, and the Booty Man.
Oh my god.
That was supposed to be the NWO.
Well, like I was saying, what the hell was I saying? I said, if Hall and Nash never went to WCW, they could have had Hogan, Luger, Macho Man as an NWO because they were basically outsiders when they came in. So they could have built an NWO out of that. So
to me, like when I start my podcast July 5th, my question is going to be, what if Shawn Michaels was the third man, not Hogan?
Yeah. I honestly believe if Hall and Nash never went, they could have had the Click as a group in WWE. That would have been huge.
As a faction, yeah. Perhaps.
That would have been huge. And I think WCW would have been in trouble, especially if they didn't have an NWO. But, I don't know.
Like that means
it didn't matter anyway.
That means HBK would have never had his back injury.
Yeah. But anyways, this is crazy.
And his actual comeback from retirement would have been his return to WWE.
Well,
yeah.
I think that causes a nice ripple effect. If Hall and Nash never leave, not only does the NWO never happen, that means DX doesn't happen either.
Yeah.
And
DX probably would have happened.
And if the ascension of certain guys would have been later or would never have happened at all. Because
Austin.
Guys like Austin were able to come up because there was a lot of spots open,
Yeah.
So same thing for WCW. A lot of spots were open because certain guys were in WWF. So it's just one of those things.
It's just like with Brett too. If the Montreal Screwjob never happened, he never left. Owen would never died. It's like a lot of shit. Like if you just take this, that, like the chain reaction of events.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
I think if the screw job never happened, the main event to Mania 14 would have been Brett and Austin, with Brett putting over Austin because Austin never did beat him. So
no, that makes sense.
I don't know what Sean would have done though. Either that or they would have made it. They would have made it Austin, Brett, and Sean in a three-way. But
Sean would have lost his smile and joined Hall and Nash or some shit. Dude, man, get a lollipop. Get your smile back. It's like, come on.
Drink a Coke and smile.
Oh my god! I actually saw a Jello pudding pop commercial with Bill Cosby and kids. I was like, man, I hope he didn't lace those pudding pops for the kids and knock them out. I wish they'd bring those back. Those were good. I used to love those.
I never trusted Bill Cosby. I always knew something was off about him.
Yeah. I would like to talk to you about the things you say in your show. You can't say foreign stuff.
I would like to talk to you.
Yeah. it upset me. I called Richard Pryor. I said, Richard Pryor, he got mad because I said the F word. I said, do people laugh? He goes, yeah. You get paid? He goes, yeah. Well, tell Bill to have coke with a smile and shut the fuck up. You can't say fuck.
Filth, Florin, filth.
He goes, and then Eddie Murphy's like, I just can't swear in my show. Hey, fuck you, suck my dick, motherfucker. Goodbye. It's like,
yeah, he's like, yo, he acting like I came on stage, cursed and left.
No, I just can't do that.
Oh man. See, we gotta do this.
Like Eddie Murphy
stand up from time to time, though. Like not only wrestling talk. Sometimes, like we also gonna talk about this too. Sometimes you gotta do like casual talk, just chop it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it don't matter.
Especially when wrestling is dead, we can just pull up and just chop it up.
Like I said, no matter how bad Eddie Murphy's movies are, I'll never shit out of him because he paid for Red Fox's funeral. You know, that's respect right there. I'll never shit on Eddie Murphy no matter what.
That was his mentor on Red
Exactly.
Fox.
Exactly. Respect.
Mentor,
man.
So, man, Harlem Nights, man.
Harlem Nights. He gave him the gig, He shot her in the toe.
She was like, yo, this don't make no sense. Well, every time you always leave a little bit of orange juice in the container. Why must you always leave a sip of juice in the container? Well, sip the shit and shut the fuck up, bitch.
Hey, Sandman. I left the Bill Burr thing.
Oh yeah, Bill Burr. Yeah, I see that. I'm about to.
Yeah, it's just
about
audio.
To play without getting in trouble.
Yeah. Since it's just audio, you shouldn't get a copyright. Yeah.
It is as well. Let me see. Come on.
Yeah, it's just audio. Yeah.
Bill Burr is funny shit.
Okay, give me one second. I'm about to pull it up real quick.
Okay.
Right.
I have to give up my Laker tickets. That's motherfucker that got a ticket for everything he got. These Hall of Fame whores.
Y'all can see it?
Yep.
Yeah. Like, is it video?
No, I think it's just audio, just a picture of him.
Okay.
Probably just a picture. Watching Jackass clips before the show when he took a shit in the toilet at the hardware store.
Hold on, eh?
Oh shit! The fireworks! Oh my god!
I'm telling you.
Oh, what? Was he giving you audio issues or something?
Is it playing?
What, is acting up?
No,
we don't hear
I
anything.
don't hear it.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I was
There we
confused
go.
there.
My bad. I'll bring it back.
Like
You
frozen.
hear it now, right?
No,
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear nothing?
no.
What the fuck? What is that?
That's weird.
That's weird.
Hold on, wait. Let me stop. Let's do that over again. Hold on. I hope YouTube ain't hit me.
No,
Nah, shouldn't be YouTube.
just audio.
It was playing over here.
I didn't hear nothing. I was like,
It's probably just StreamYard being weird.
Yeah, that ain't nothing new.
bitch yard.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
No,
No, it's still quiet. It's
I can't
okay
hear
though.
nothing. It's okay.
No
I'll
big
check it out later.
You can't hear it? What the fuck?
Women fill the
It's probably just
WNBA.
StreamYard. It's probably just
Yeah, I'll
StreamYard.
check it out later. I'll look it up.
Hold on, wait. I got you. Hold on. I got y'all right now. Hold on. I got y'all right now.
Maybe we have to mute us or something?
Nah. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Give me a second.
Hey, Black Star, what's this guy's name on MLW? I've seen him before. He's pretty good.
Black Star, you still there?
He probably left the room for a second.
Want to go
it's
get
this
some
Hot Pocket.
African dude.
Chicken and broccoli.
This African dude on MLW. He's known as the Suplex Assassin. He's pretty cool.
Oh, that's my Boomaye. That's my boy Boomaye.
Yeah, I like that guy.
Suplex Assassin.
That's my guy.
Tad's gonna get him for trademark.
Yeah, I like him. He's like a more vicious version of Big E a little bit.
Taz is gonna sue him trademark.
And he got this other dude. I forgot the dude's name. Some tall, light skinned dude. He used to be with another tag team. He was the middleweight champion for a minute. Man, I forgot this dude's name. Tall, light skinned black dude. He got down with them.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. I don't know his name though.
You said his name is again?
No, I say I'm looking at him. He's on TV right now. I just don't know his name.
Yeah. He good. Both of them are good. Boomaye, B. That's what they say. Boomaye.
I think I put that on my ham sandwich the other day. Pretty good.
Need some Boomaye with extra gugliata, yo.
Sounds like two soccer players playing in a game, passing each other.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Boomaye scores. Goal. Goal. Tag team back again. There it is.
All right. Let me see if I'll pull it off now.
There we go.
You hear it?
Yep.
One of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand. How come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes? Right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, I don't know. Why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody's going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000-seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. Lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, but nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're going to come and you're going to get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. This is your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. They've been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, slashing their titties.
Wait, chill. Y'all love Bill Burr, chill. Yo, he is so fucking right. And you know, man, it's like these motherfucking feminists, it's like they just want to complain just to complain. Exactly. Why y'all not out there supporting this shit that y'all want? Yeah, so this is what y'all wanted. Go out there and support it. Like, for instance, like going back to wrestling. Like, when they try to sit there, when Becky Lynch tried to sit there and try to compare herself to fucking Brock Lesnar. Bitch, are you mad?
It's like me with like I talk about like pro athletes, like a guy that makes $30 million. If the guy's bringing in like $80-90 million of revenue for the team, sure, pay him $30 million. But if he's not, you're fucking overpaying him. It's like,
yeah, like it's ridiculous with that whole if you could do it, I could do it too. With that female mentality, no, you can't, bitch.
Yeah, they play with a
and
smaller.
It's okay.
They
We
play
all
with
have a job. We all have different jobs. Like, stop trying to go in a man's place. And it's not me thinking, oh my God, Sandman is such a male chauvinist. No, it's all about logic and nature.
Yep.
The fuck?
I'm a chef, but you're a chef. I should get paid more than you. Well, I serve 30 customers an hour. You do 5. I don't think so, bitch. You suck.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you know what I mean? A guy, we can go toe to toe with another guy because we're guys. Go toe to toe, fight a guy or whatever. We'll lose a draw. We're still gonna hold it down. We're still gonna get some shots in. A chick, any old regular chick can't go toe to toe with a grown ass fucking man. He's gonna massacre the bitch. Oh, all right, even better. Even like going back to the WNBA, you can't compare no motherfucking Cheryl Swoops to a fucking Kobe fucking Bryant. The fuck?
Not even close. But I mean, shit. But like I said,
no, you can't compare. You can't compare a Rebecca Lobo to a Tim Duncan.
No, but like I said, if Cheryl Swoops brought in like $15 million of revenue and she wanted $2 million a season, hell yeah, I would pay her that. Because
like, you're not even dunking. I know. Like, are y'all even at least dunking?
I think she dunked like 3 times, and 2 of them were a donut. But whatever. But anyway,
right? Exactly. That's what they've done is donuts.
Yeah, I think they dunked like 5 times in WNBA.
The fuck out of here.
They play with a smaller ball too, so there we go.
Yeah, come on now.
Now, like, one of them say that they wanted to get paid
or golf or
much
tennis.
as,
they can compete,
like as much as
Let's go back to Bill Burr. Bill Burr's a fool.
Going fucking nuts like the guys do in the upper deck with their big beer titties. Jumbotron, am I doing it? None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You failed them.
Word, he's right.
Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players.
Right. I couldn't even name them. I was naming bitches from the past, like Cheryl Swoops and Rebecca Lobo.
I can name 3.
They're not playing no more. I don't know who children's playing now.
Yeah.
Brittany Griner, that's it.
Griner, there's 4.
Yeah, Brittany Griner. We know for her being a fucking moron and taking a fucking weed pen to fucking Russia. That's all she's known for. Like, we don't know how much points that bitch score a game. We just know that she's a fucking idiot. That's all we know. Yeah, she's an idiot. I don't care what nobody says. Tell her she's going out there with a motherfucking weed pen. You in a different fucking country. This ain't America. You going out there with a damn weed pen, and niggas don't talk about justice for fucking Brittany Griner. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, and you got like military people locked up in Russia. Give me a break.
Exactly, Brittany Griner. Knock it off. Like, knock it the fuck off. Any money bet.
There was kind of fucked up though. If you think about it.
Any money bet, she's still gonna go out to Russia again with that fucking same weed pen. Watch. Any money fucking bet, she's still gonna go out there again with that same shit. The fuck out of here. Give me a break.
No, nobody's that stupid.
She better be standing for the national anthem. That's all I'm saying from now on.
She better.
She
better suck Donald Trump's cock and all that shit.
Shit.
That wasn't Trump that got her out, though. That was Biden who got her out.
Oh, please. It was,
they
all look the same.
Biden doesn't know who Grinder is. He thought Grinder was a sandwich or something. He don't know what the fuck that is.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think that dude Biden, he dies like every night. They resuscitate him just to wake up in the morning.
Clear.
That motherfucker's like 89 years old. He don't know what the fuck is going on.
Shit, I'd rather have Jimmy Carter as president. He's 98. Shit.
Almost dead.
And you got Kamala. That bitch Kamala Harris, like fucking.
I'm going to Canada. If she becomes president, I'm going to Canada.
Fucking dingbat. That bitch is a dingbat. She ain't do a damn thing. She's just been vice president.
I'll call Bret Hart tomorrow. Can I mow your lawn just to stay with you? Because I want to get out of America.
Fuck out of here.
I'll be your gardener.
Well, shots go out to Bill Burr though, man. Bill Burr. I've been listening to Bill Burr like damn, like forever.
He's funny. Like, he's really, really funny.
Yeah.
Very underrated guy. So underrated. It's crazy how underrated he is.
I like
First
the guy that does the roast.
Was on Chappelle Show.
Is it Rich Ross or something? I like him. He does the roast.
Oh yeah, remember that skit on the Chappelle Show? Bitch.
Chappelle Show. You can't even make that show nowadays. Forget it.
Oh hell no.
Oh no.
Oh, why you gotta talk to him like that? Oh, why you gotta call him that? Please be soft and gentle. Ooh. Fucking world makes me sick.
With how many times
too much pussy shit nowadays. Like, I understand, I ain't gonna lie, mental awareness, I'm all for that. Right? You know what I mean? Because we all deal with mental shit that needs to get checked here and there. If we need somebody to talk to, I'm all for that. But mental illness and pussification is two different things.
Did you just make up a new word?
Yeah.
Pussification.
That's been around.
Oh, okay.
Especially nowadays, shit, where like everything's censored. Pussification.
It's pussification, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
when did that start?
Like, let's not, like, let's.
I would say like the last 7-8 years been like
it's still good to let your balls hang. Damn, like it's good to let your balls hang. You know what I mean? Feel good being a man. What happened to motherfuckers feeling good being a fucking man? Coming home from a hard days of work, come home, fuck your wife, then crack open a cold beer. What happened to times like that?
That's why I'm shocked there's still comedians out there because you can't offend anybody. It's ridiculous.
In honor of Sandman tonight, I'm gonna watch a Die Hard dub. Yippee-ki-yay, mother trucker.
Mother trucker.
Oh God,
Mr. Falcon. Mr. Falcon.
So yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Looks kind of like that skit on
what was talking about? Bruce Willis, manly man, Bruce Willis. The fuck? This dude fucking smokes cigars and drinks whiskey for breakfast.
That's something you don't see in Hollywood anymore.
Yeah, but sometimes
I've noticed that.
But
that
sometimes
for a
you
while
kind
now.
of cross the line, though. Like with Mel Gibson, Mel Gibson crossed the line.
You don't.
Well, yeah, Mel Gibson. He's just a nutcase. That's the difference. Mel Gibson's a nutcase. I said a manly man, not a nutcase.
You don't see alpha guys in movies and TV shows anymore. It's just a bunch of beta men. It's all betas. Beta males are becoming the norm and everything. So
yeah, everything is just too watered down. And it's like, come on.
The one I remember was when WWE did their Evolution pay-per-view. I remember the week after, a lot of the male wrestlers, when they were cutting their promos, they would interrupt their promo to put over the girls for the Evolution pay-per-view. And I would always be like, yeah, like it was cool, but like, what's that got to do with you? Like, I remember there was one time AJ Styles like interrupted his promo, and he was like, first of all, I want to give a big shout out to all the girls for working hard for the Evolution pay-per-view. And I'm like, yeah, it's a good show, AJ, but what the fuck does that have to do with your feud with Randy?
It's like, is any of them bitches sucking your dick? No, they're not. Like, the fuck? Stop being a simp. But you know what it is. You know, Vince had to tell AJ like, look, you got to get the product over. You got to get the pay-per-view over. So shout the ladies out. You know,
which I understand.
Like PR nonsense.
And they still haven't done another one. And according to Mickey James, they don't want to.
I bet. And I said that shit from Jump Street. I did a video about this shit years ago when Ronda Rousey was struggling against Nikki Bella. I said like, yo, Ronda Rousey's not going to be the same again.
Nah.
And I was right.
And she wasn't.
I was like, how the fuck you got Nikki Bella beating the shit out of Ronda Rousey? Ever since then, she was never the same again, and I was right. And
that's the one. That's the one that should have went off the script. About Lesnar, she should have snapped her neck.
Exactly. Come on, let's walk at Ronda fucking Rousey against Nikki Bella. You can't look, but you can't touch, slut. The fuck?
Like now,
she's struggling against her.
She's so deep into the mid card that she has to be in the tag team division now.
I guarantee Laurinaitis tapped that ass. I guarantee.
Probably did.
Probably did.
Probably did.
But I ain't gonna lie, that show that she's on now, what's that, Barmageddon? That show's a good fit for her. I'll give her that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Barmageddon is a cool show. You know, they got a nice time slot right after Raw. You know, it's a nice time slot. Not Raw, AEW, right? After AEW.
No, it's Raw. It's on USA.
Oh, it comes on after Raw. My bad, yeah.
No, that's.
I used to love it when like Silk Stockings was after Raw. That was
yo, you stupid. Remember that shit?
I always remember the Duck Man. You know the.
Oh yeah, Duck Man. Yeah, the dude that duck that worked in the office.
That was George Costanza. Jason Alexander was the Duck guy voice.
La Femme Nikita.
Yes, that's what I've been telling my friends. That's what I've been telling my friends for years. Like, it's sad. It's really fucking sad. There's this new generation of fans out there that don't know that USA used to like have a bunch of good shows. Mm-hmm. You know, and they had fucking Stockings. They had Baywatch. They had Highlander. As a matter of fact, there was a
Highlander series. Remember that?
Yeah.
You know what is the USA? They had the cheesy shit. Like they had Highlander.
Was the Highlander on
TNT? Was it La Femme Nikita?
La Femme Nikita.
Yeah, La Femme Nikita.
There is a point in time when USA was so popular, they had their own cartoons. I remember they had a Street Fighter cartoon.
They did?
Yo, you remember the Street Fighter?
They had a Mortal Kombat cartoon.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit was so trash. Yo,
I remember Mr. T's cartoon was fucking hilarious too.
Yo, I remember Mr. T's cereal.
Cereal, yeah, you see Captain Crunch basically. Yeah,
it's better than Captain Crunch.
Yeah, it was a little sweeter.
The last show they had that was popping, and I remember it briefly. I didn't watch it like that, but I remember like I had a lot of friends that was into the show. Like in the 2000s, there was this show. I think it was called Monk. You remember that one?
Yeah, Monk. Yeah, my mom's loved Monk.
That was really like the last culturally. That was the last culturally relevant show they had, and after that, USA just fell off. And so over the years, as USA Network fell off, and as more wrestling fans fell off, and the ratings went lower and lower and lower, what I've tried to tell all the people out there is like, listen, it doesn't matter how low Raw's ratings get, because the reality is it's still the best show on USA Network. But that's a testament to just how far USA Network has fallen, because there is a point where like every fucking show on the network had like over 3 million every week or whatever, but it is what it is. So, you know,
those are the days. They can barely they don't get nowhere near 3 million now. It's sad.
No.
But didn't Raw used to get like 7 and 8? Like 7, 8 million?
Yeah.
The Monday Night Wars, they used to get like 9 million.
That's the thing. That's the thing that like younger fans don't get, and like it's so fucking sad because like you can look at a clip on YouTube, or you can look at a documentary, or you can go on Peacock, but like unless you were there living it, you can't comprehend it. At wrestling's peak, like in 98, 99, wrestling was so fucking hot. More people were watching Raw and Nitro and they were watching the playoffs.
The Monday
for the
night,
NBA,
the Monday night
Or Monday
football.
Night Football. It was like right
Major
up
League
there.
Baseball,
Yeah.
even football. You know, more
Yeah.
people.
Terrible.
Wrestling was so hot, you could go in a mall or like just a random public place and just ask some random person, "Hey, yo, what happened on Raw last night?" And they would tell you.
Yeah.
What happened
You're
on
right.
Nitro last night? And they would tell you. That's how hot it was.
You could
That's
wear
how
like
hot
wrestling
was
shirts
back
too,
then.
like back in the day in the mall. Now forget about it. It's like
Especially NWO shirts. Like you see
NWO,
mad people wearing
yeah.
NWO shirts, Wolfpack shirts.
The last
Yeah.
of the great like wrestling shirts was like TNA. TNA actually came out with a wrestling shirt so cool that it didn't even feel like it was a wrestling shirt. You know, some of their shirts, their merchandise was actually decent. But yeah,
Who came
Thanks
up
for
with
the
the
likes,
name
everybody.
TNA?
Thanks for the likes. You guys are awesome.
I don't know. Maybe Jeff Jarrett. I don't know. TNA tits and ass. It was a Patterson idea.
It was Russo who came up with it because he wanted to be edgy and whatnot.
Well, I mean, what the hell they had? The USWA. That sucked. That was a kind of dumb name. Smoky Mountain Wrestling. So TNA was a good name. So, total
Yeah,
not
I
Cornette
don't
didn't
know
like
if
it.
y'all
So.
seen. I don't know if y'all see what I posted in the community, but I basically was talking about Teddy Long wanting to manage the Street Profits. What's y'all thoughts about that?
That'd be good.
No, just
I mean,
no.
if he
Not
can do
now,
it,
but maybe
then,
like
you
10
know.
years ago if he was younger. I think because he's old now, forget it. But if he was
Mhm.
10 years younger, I wouldn't mind.
Well, how old is Teddy Long? He's probably like 90
up there.
now, right?
He's like late 60s, I think. Maybe 60s.
He might be older than that.
He might be. Yeah, his wife passed away. I think, yeah, he might be 70 or something. Yeah. I met him once. He was at Pepe's Pizza when he was a referee down in New Haven.
You said
Have MVP managed.
Yeah, they're great pizza if you ever come. Come to New Haven. Pepe's Pizza is famous. East Coast. Yeah, I told Teddy Long, tell Vince I'm coming for him. I'm coming. He's like, who the fuck's this Mark? He's like, who's this Mark?
I see. Speaking of MVP, he had Omos challenge Brock.
Oh my God.
Christ.
Jesus.
So wait, hold on, that was for real?
Yeah.
Oh God. Yo, Omos. Yo, you know I fucks with Omos. I don't care what nobody say. Omos is my guy. But Omos, come on. What are we doing?
He's gonna get
what? You know what? I'm thinking about this. Maybe this might be the catalyst to set Brock up to get jumped by the Hurt Business.
Oh, there we go.
It might be the catalyst. He might be luring him in.
Nah.
Hey, I'm down for that. I know A-Track Brown will be happy after years of killing black people. The black folks get together.
Would that be more Brock? Would that be more Bray than Brock?
You're gonna do the WrestleMania watch party, and then Omos gonna take an F5 through the announce table, and I'm gonna say, "Yup, that's a deleted scene from Roots again."
Yeah, we go. It was one of the first time. I don't know if we could do it again. Because how you did that shit, that was perfect timing. I was like,
I know.
Perfect comedic timing when you did that shit. That shit made me spit up my drink.
I know, that shit was great.
You a mess. I looked up this dude, Teddy Long's age. He's 75.
75, wow.
75.
I like when he managed the skyscrapers. He beat up that jobber that wouldn't sell. Kick his ass.
Remember that shit, right? When the jobber didn't want to sell?
He was kicking out of the pit.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He was trying to kick out of the pit.
Listen, you don't want to sell? Now we're going to fuck you up.
Yeah, fucking his partner, Spivey, he fucking really punched him. I'm like, damn.
He did more than that. They was beating the shit out of him.
No, I know, but he really fucking decked him with a fist. I'm like, damn, he really decked him.
Fuck that. I'm going to look that up real quick. Nah, come on.
Yeah, it was Spivey. Who was the guy? Blackwell and somebody. It was Blackwell and somebody.
Okay, I'm going to look it up right now.
You can always tell. You can always tell when it's happening in the old days, because in the old days, especially in the tag match, they would just throw the other guy out the ring, and then he would just like sell for like 10 minutes while the other guy just gets the shit beat out of him.
The skyscraper.
Was it the skyscrapers? Spivey and Taker before you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was originally supposed to be me and Mark. Yeah, and then he left, and then it was Sid took over.
My favorite one is the one where Umaga beat the shit out of Steve-O.
Oh my god, he's laughing his ass off, and he said, "Okay, that's it. You laugh, that's it. You die."
Facebook Watch. Facebook Watch got a new looking platform right here. It's look interesting. I'm gonna share the screen. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe it was more like fucking Facebook censor your talk. No First Amendment there. Huh.
Right. Always some bullshit.
Surprised they haven't censored my rant. So here we go.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Kick the shit out of him. I love how he kicks out of the
straight
pin.
for that dude. He went straight for him.
Tosses him, gets right back up.
Look, the Blackwell didn't want to sell. See, look.
No.
He was not trying to sell for nobody.
Get to the pin part. That's the best part.
Right. And notice how they just threw the other guy out the ring. That's how it always goes. That's how you know.
Yeah, like you see how look. Spivey threw him into this dude Sid Vicious, and he just look. Oh god.
Look at Teddy directing traffic.
They're whooping his ass.
Here is it.
They're trying to kill this dude because he don't want to sell. Look, he's not trying to sell for nothing.
Big boot. Gets up.
That one.
Gets back up.
Clothesline. Gets up.
He still keep getting up. Not again.
Here comes the finish right here.
Powerbomb.
Watch when he kicks out. Watch when he tried to kick out. Look at this.
Like it was. Yo, they tired of him now. Look, now they tired of him.
That was it. Get the hell out of here. Here we go. Kick his ass. Here we go.
Look.
He finally decks him with a punch at the end of the kick. Kick his ass. Where's the last one right here? I think it's coming up right here. There's a punch.
Oh, shit.
Right here, I think it's the Spivey when he pops him hard.
Yeah, yo.
But it's coming. The last punch by Spivey's huge.
Yeah, that was it. That was
it. Oh man, it was like I thought he had one more time. That's funny.
Have you ever seen? I know Nate's seen it. Have you seen?
Oh my god, that shit got me in tears.
He's kicking out of the
Have you seen that that Eddie Guerrero no sell when he was in Mexico? That's just
the chair shot. Yeah. That's great. And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
All fair use. Hey, it's all for promotional and educational uses only. YouTube, all fair use. It's all transformative information.
We was talking the entire time, so.
Yeah, no, I have no sound, and then it was picture in picture. So hopefully they'll let us slide. But sometimes YouTube be acting iffy.
Actually, it's crazy. Like,
yo, Blackwell ain't shit though. That nigga Blackwell was not trying to sell nothing. They must have something had to happen backstage. Well, Blackwell was like,
backstage.
I'm gonna sabotage this whole match.
Yeah, no. It was backstage. The booker told him that, like, oh no, we'll make you look good in the match and stuff like that. But I guess like you got to sell too. You can look good, a couple moves, but you got to sell. You have to get that point.
Oh my god! I would love to be a fly on the wall of what happened after the match backstage.
Yeah,
like after the
Teddy Long. Try to get Teddy Long on this show. Ask him.
Yeah, I definitely do want to start booking like interviews and stuff. I just gotta when I get settled in because like I said, like with the move. And then I'm still working on my music and stuff. And then I'm going to start working on the new Sandman Cave. it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's only me and my lady. It's not like I have a whole team. You know what I mean? If I had a whole team to help move, whatever the case, then things I'll be able to accomplish a lot more. But it's difficult when it's just
So why did you move out to Kansas City? She had family out there, your girlfriend or something?
Yeah, she had family out, but it's just me and her basically.
Oh, okay. No, I was
what
wondering why you
happened?
decided to move from like the East Coast to there.
Yeah, because it was just nothing else for me in the Bronx. I already did what I had to do in the Bronx. So there was nothing else left for me.
Well, there we go.
And and then I came out here and never looked back. And Kansas City been treating me very good.
But isn't it nice to like walk in the streets in Kansas City and not smell urine and piss and see rats?
Hell yeah, that shit is great.
There you
go. What? Hell yeah, that shit is great.
You'll find good Kansas City Royals tickets.
What you said, Black Star?
Oh yeah.
You'll find good Kansas City Royals tickets.
That's man, look.
I like to go out there for a game.
Team spirit. When it comes to the team spirit out here, when it comes to the Royals, when it comes to the Chiefs, man, the team spirit out here is immaculate.
I like to go there for a baseball game. I like that with the fountains and stuff. It looks cool.
Yeah, man. Like they love their teams out here. That's what made me fuck with the Chiefs. Because when I came out here, they was on a hard body, especially while I work. So I work in the hospital, and you know what I'm saying, the Chiefs fund the hospital, so they everybody's like a big time Chiefs fan. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to like the specials, like for lunch and like breakfast and stuff like that, they be having like Chiefs related food. Like they'll have some shit like called Mahomes and cheese. The Mahomes and cheese is like baked macaroni and cheese with pulled pork mixed in the shit.
Nice.
The one thing that I don't like about the Chiefs is what they did to Eric Bieniemy. That was some foul shit.
Oh boy, I don't hate nothing about the Chiefs. Stop hating.
No, they're a great team, but Bieniemy should be a head coach.
Who should be head coach?
Eric Bieniemy.
I heard they about to get a new not a new, but I forgot who I got a promotion for, the new defensive coach. Forgot his name. But they about to have a new head defensive coach for the new season.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about to have a new OC too. Well, the play call is always going to be Andy Reid, but
of course, Andy Reid, he's the boss. He's the boss. You know what I mean? Like everything goes through him first. You know that.
Anybody watch the XFL games? Check them out. I saw the highlights. I was watching some of the highlights.
That 4th and 15, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
But before we get up out of here, Tove, since you got Pope is Pimpin' as your thumbnail, you want to shed some light on the Pope? Tell people about the Pope. You know what I mean? A little bit of a background, and his upbringing, his up and comings. His memorable moments. What may have you?
Yeah, well, I don't know his whole history before WWE, but he was Elijah Burke. WWE is part of the New Breed and the WWE's version of ECW, and he was just kind of there. Didn't really have a gimmick or anything. Just a nice young lion, but they didn't see much in him, and he got released. So then he went to TNA, where he kind of reinvented himself as the Pope. The Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. I was a huge Pope fan.
Let me ask you something before you continue on. Remember when Pope had first came out in TNA with the whole Making It Rain entrance? Was he the first one to do it, or Okada?
He did it first. Pope did. As a matter of fact, I think
Okada did it the year before.
I thought Okada was there. He was in TNA as Okada.
Yeah, I remember Okada was in TNA. He was. Yeah,
he was there on Excursion. As a matter of fact, I always thought that Okada got the inspiration from Pope, because if you look at Okada's entrance with the long jacket and the money raining with his face on it and his finisher being called the Rainmaker. And if you look at a Pope entrance in like 2009, 2010, same thing. The only thing Pope has is Pope has the mask and the sunglasses. Okada doesn't have that. So, but yeah, Pope
was
he
ready
came to
for COVID before COVID hit.
right. But Pope he reinvented himself, and when I saw Pope in TNA, that was really when I started paying attention to TNA because I noticed, and even today, even to this very day, and I'll we all always shit on them and make fun of them, whether it's TNA wrestling, TNA Impact Wrestling, or whatever. One thing I always give them is they're the most consistent at turning nobodies into somebodies.
Right.
No company has done that more than TNA. They've taken more talents that you never heard of or you never cared about, and they found something to make you go, you know what? There's something there. They did it with Pope. They did it with EC3. So many. Like, we'll be here all day. Right. Like, they've done it so
Jason
many.
Alexander. Why I keep calling him Jason Alexander? Josh Alexander, excuse me. I keep calling him Jason Alexander.
Yeah, so Josh is great. The problem with Josh is like their main event scene fucking sucks. He doesn't have anybody to show how good he is,
They have the worst main event scene in all of wrestling.
Yeah. Like, he's great, but like no one's gonna fucking pay attention to him feuding with Bully Ray or Tommy Dreamer. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, they don't have the worst.
Whoa! They got him feuding against Bummy Dreamer.
Oh no, I'm just using him as an example. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, their main event scene is see to me that's really TNA's or Impact. See, I always call it TNA to have it. Like,
if you watch Impact now,
like if you watch Impact now, like their tag division is good, their women's division is good, and their X division is good. But like where the company falls apart is like the main event scene, like Black Star said, and not even like by like fucking like OG TNA standards. Like OG TNA, it's got AJ Styles, Abyss, Jeff Jarrett, Christian Cage. Then you go a little bit later, and it's like Mr. Anderson, Matt Morgan, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, Bobby Roode, James Storm, Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Like, of course, those versions of TNA have a much better main event scene. But even if you compare their main event scene now to like a couple of years ago, where it was like Johnny Impact, Brian Cage, Tessa
Bobby Lashley,
like even the TNA from like a couple of years ago had like way more star power for the main event scene. And it's like if you look at the main event scene now, like that's where it's just so obvious that it's like, yo, this is not the Impact that I watched in like 2010 or 2007 or 2005 or like whatever. So they got to get a better main event scene. Like they got to. It's like their biggest weakness. So back on Pope though. Yeah, man, Pope was great. He was unique. He could cut a promo. He was marketable. He was young. He could go in the ring. And I remember there was a lot of support for the Pope.
But he was the best promo in TNA.
They did give him a. Yeah, he was definitely one of TNA's youngest rising stars. Him and Nigel McGuinness, aka Desmond Wolfe. But in typical TNA fashion, they fucked it up. He did have a title match with AJ Styles, but AJ won. So Pope is cool. He's actually one of the first wrestlers on Facebook that I added, and he's cool. Like his Facebook name is Elijah Burke, and he's a cool dude. Like he'll talk to you because like you never know sometimes because like some wrestlers like it's like you got to be somebody to talk to them. You know what I mean? And then some wrestlers it's like you got to pay them if you want to like interview them. But then some like they just shoot the shit, and he's one of the dudes that just shoots the shit. I've messaged him a few times. He's cool. Tony Norris, aka Ahmed Johnson, say what you want about him. He's cool too.
Yeah,
you can message him and he'll just message you right back.
CB Ray's another cool dude. I supposed to CB Ray.
Yeah, CB Ray's cool. Yeah.
Yes, CB Ray.
The slapjack. Slapjack.
Yo, he was actually the leader of NWO. That's crazy.
He was
the B team.
Hollywood.
Yeah, B team. Yep.
He wanted to pull a gun on Vader. That's awesome.
He was gonna laugh.
That's Black History Month for you.
Yeah, but Pope is still pimping. He's in. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie about it. He's still pimping. He's an NWA power. I'm not really fucking with NWA nowadays because of Tyrus, but he's still there. He's still in great shape.
Oh boy, we talking about Tyrus next show. We talking about Tyrus. Fuck that. Put some respect on my dude name.
He'll be the perfect manager in WWE.
Tyrus?
No, Pope.
Oh, I was
Tyrus. I wouldn't. I want Tyrus to fucking manage AutoZone. Fuck that. Shit. Damn.
Nah, but what I was gonna do though, I figure like since the next show should be the last show of Black History Month, we gotta end it off with a bang. We gotta talk about The Rock.
The Rock. Yeah,
Bring
John on the show. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, tell John, B. John gotta come on the show for this Friday. We gotta.
So we the Roundtable consider The Rock black. Okay.
Yeah, he's black. He is. Even if he want to deny, he can deny that shit all he want. Motherfucker, you black. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so sad. Like, in a way I get it, but it's still sad because if he was to basically say he's black in public, then he could lose a lot of endorsements. He could lose a lot of business deals, which is fucking ridiculous.
I started noticing it a couple of years ago. It was like every year, Black History Month, WWE always has those, those ads and those commercials, in the breaks where they show all the black wrestlers over the years. And every year, every year when they do those Black History Month ads, they never show The Rock. They never do. And so that was kind of like how it started for me personally. That was how it started for me. Was I was like, you know what? I never see him and featured in Black History Month ads. And then when he left WWE and started, becoming a movie star, I began to notice that in a lot of the movies he did, whether it was his action movies or comedies, his love interest was always just some generic looking white blonde chick, kind of like Tiger Woods. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, like I guess that's his type.
What's up, Marcus? Gang.
And then when he came back to WWE in 2011, he had the Samoan tattoos and everything was about Samoan. And it's like, yo, Rock, like you got a dad too who's black and he never talked about him until he died. And then you watch Young Rock and it's just based off Young Rock, you would think
that season over? The third season is over?
You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. I just recently deleted it off my DVR. I'm done. I should make the most recent picture. The most recent picture, they have fucking Cyndi Lauper hanging out with Rock and Sting. I'm like, oh yeah, Sting was totally in WWF at the first WrestleMania. I'm done.
Yeah, is this Cyndi Lauper? Is that Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
That was
They're
Becky.
just making up stuff now.
Yeah, B. But also before we get up out of here, we're gonna build on The Rock the next show, which is gonna be the last Black History Month of Wrestling episode. But before we get to that, we gotta talk about Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes Moné, the first ever NJPW Black Women Champion. I don't give a fuck. She made history.
Non-Asian champion.
Huh?
She's also the first ever non-Asian champion.
No, fuck all that. Yeah. She's the first black woman to win that women's belt. Fuck that. Fuck all that non-Asians. No, she's black, and I wish they would say that. Like, goddamn, why did they announce that shit? In NJPW, did they announce that she's a black woman with that belt?
No, I don't think so.
Come on, it's like I'm just tired of that shit. Motherfuckers
it might have said like it might have said like first American or something.
Yeah, I don't think they announced it.
It's a new title too, right? Isn't it a new title?
Yeah.
So
they just made it.
Yeah, just give it a couple months, let it gel, see what happens in a year or so.
I think it should be fucking announced.
Yeah,
That's a big deal for her. You know what I mean? A black woman winning a major title in Japan. I know she wasn't in Japan, but you know what
it
I mean.
is a big deal. It's one of those things. I've said this before, and some people think it's an editing botch, but it's not a botch. If you go back,
Like, isn't she the first ever black champion?
If you go on Peacock, if you find WrestleMania 35, where Kofi beat Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship, when they're doing the introductions, go back and watch the introductions. They announce where Daniel Bryan's from, but they don't announce where Kofi's from. They don't say he's from Africa. Go back and watch that shit.
Fucking weirdo shit. Like,
they
it's
always
so
say
weird.
They always, if you look at any Kofi Kingston match on Raw or SmackDown or any pay-per-view, every time Kofi comes out, they always say from Ghana, West Africa, because that's where he's from. But at WrestleMania when he won, they didn't say he was from Ghana, West Africa.
He's from Boston.
Right.
I thought he was Jamaican.
They did the documentary where Kofi went back to Africa to visit his family. And that
I
was
remember
cool
that too. I remember that shit.
Right, but like on the actual night when he won the title, they didn't say he was from Africa. Like dead ass. I'm not making that up.
Wow.
So,
yeah. So Marcus Brown
he's
said,
from Boston.
"Hold on, Black Star. Marcus Brown, see, you about to do a podcast? How come you ain't tell us?"
Yeah, he did.
I did.
He did before.
Oh, that's probably when I was on the phone. I was on the phone. Yeah, we definitely gonna pull up. Just let us know, man. We'll definitely show some support. You damn right gonna show support.
Like, I'm about to buy a microphone. I'm about to get some headphones, and let's start it up.
Yeah. On YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube and on Apple Podcasts.
Yeah. Of course, man. Pull up, y'all. Let's support, you know what I mean, our brethren over here.
Yeah, gonna have some fun, man.
Yeah. I'm with it, you know. Just let me know ahead of time and shit, because I'm even gonna be even more busy because I'm a homeowner and shit, so that means I'm gonna have to work extra hard. You already know the vibes.
Like, I'll message you.
24 hours in a day is not enough.
No.
Like, I'll message you before it starts.
Yeah. Let us all know. And you gotta come on Facebook because we're on Facebook, and I think that's the best way for you to get in contact with us.
All right.
Excellent.
Wait, Black Star, what's your YouTube name? Do you have a number in your name, or is it just Black Star?
It's Black Star, but the name of my show is going to be called Remember Me.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta come on a Facebook profile, my guy.
That sounds like a revenge movie. Remember Me?
Right? That does sound like some shit.
You cut me off. Remember Me?
Jean-Claude Van Damme about to come out and beat up.
You gave me the finger driving by me. Remember Me?
It's a good name, though.
I was just thinking I should do a show this weekend. Greatest dumpster fires of pro wrestling. There we go.
Well, I am off this weekend.
That's a show. That's a show. Holy crap!
Greatest dumpster fire matches. Shit, that'll be a fun show. All the bocce,
dumpster fires shows. Greatest botches and dumpster fires of pro wrestling.
Greatest botch matches. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
And then we'll have wrestling news of the week. There you go. That's cool.
Okay.
Probably Sunday. I'll probably do it on Sunday, 5:00. That's what I did the other day last week.
Yeah, just keep me posted. You know the vibe.
Yeah, I'll keep you posted. Yeah. So it's cool that how Blog Talk puts your shows on Apple iTunes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Get up.
This all I ever wanted. You know what I mean? I just want everybody to just have their own platform also. We all come together and we all have our own platform. We share, what I mean? We spread the love, and then that's how we build as a community.
Exactly.
Fuck the motherfuckers like Salamasa, JD, and Don Castle, whatever. And I don't mean fuck them I hate them or whatever, but they got their own community. Let's build our own community.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would always be a great thing.
Yeah, man. Let's build our own community, man. We could do what they're doing, and eventually, let's get some money off of this shit.
Especially building.
Let's get money. We all come together and make this fucking money. Talking about what we love to talk about.
Talking about building a community. Remember that game Sim City back in the day?
Oh hell yeah! I still got that.
So my English teacher was out sick one day. We had a substitute, but he wasn't really in the room because he had a sub for the class across. Fucking these two kids from my class, they fucking burned and flooded his city. The teacher. I never seen the teacher so pissed the next day. Because those were hard to build. Those cities were hard to build. They took forever. Oh,
the monsters will come through and tear down the city, and you can have the Air Force come and kill the monsters. Yeah,
I used to play like Sim Tower and shit, and like, a terrorist is taking over your building. I didn't care. Then all of a sudden, my building would blow up a part of it.
I think they had a Sim City for the PS5.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah. So what I used to do too was Sim Amusement Park, and I used to let it rain and jack up the prices of the umbrella to like $50, and everybody would buy an umbrella. I used to love that.
Like, wasn't there?
Dean Ambrose and AJ Lee was in that Raw in the mixed tag team match in 2013, I think. Tag team.
I don't know what the hell.
Yeah, they had that idea.
Oh,
like, do you remember that game, Oregon Trail?
Oh hell yeah! I used to play it in school.
Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail, yeah.
Dude, I used to like make it to Oregon like with like no food, no water.
Right, one bullet.
Make it.
Like one bullet. All my meat is spoiled.
Yeah, I used to love it. Remember Carmen Sandiego? If you get too close, he throws a knife across the screen. Carmen Sandiego. I used to love that.
Oh man, y'all bringing it back, man.
I love that.
I'm an '80s baby, so man.
Oh yeah, we had the old Apple 84 computers in our school.
Yeah, I'm telling you, with those games, I used to love when my teacher would be like, "Okay, we did our homework, we did all our classwork, and be like, okay, we about to go to the computer room." We'd be like, "Oh hell yeah!" Like the main reason why we played Oregon Trail is because of the gun. Yeah, you get to go hunting and use the gun and shit.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun game. And then I used to have a Commodore 64, and there was this game called School Days, and he had this fat kid that had the mumps. You had to run away with him and like shoot him with a slingshot. It was a fun game. School Days.
Oh man, those are the days.
Marcus Brown was alluding to that was the original pitched idea, was they were going to debut Ambrose with his story was going to be he was going to be AJ's boyfriend. And his story was that he escaped from an asylum. You know.
That would have worked. I could see something like that at the time.
There was actually a promo. It's actually still on YouTube. It was at like one. It had to have been WrestleMania 28. It had to have been. So this would have been 2012. It was like a convention related to WWE where Mick Foley was there. And then Dean Ambrose
hit that like button.
He was dressed as a fan, and he kind of like he didn't attack Mick Foley, but like he got in his face and like was like, you need to be held accountable for what you've done. He's like, a lot of my friends in the business are injured and they can't wrestle because they idolized you, whatever like that. It was like some type of real like kind of shoot sort of, but
they dropped it. I remember that.
They dropped it or something, and because it was like they did it around the same time NXT became the NXT that we know, and they just did the Shield instead. So that's what he's talking about.
Eddie God is a mess. He have more boyfriends than title, and that is the fucking truth. That's a fact. That was a fact. Yo, Henny got pull up. Make sure you pull up this Friday too. We're talking about The Rock to cap off Black History Month of wrestling.
There's a good what if question for a future show. What if Roman wasn't in the Shield? That's a good one.
Who was the other guy? The other guy was supposed to be in.
He got replaced by.
I think Cassius Ohno was going to take his spot.
Yeah, Cassius Ohno. That's what it was.
Cassius Ohno was supposed to take a spot. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, this was original.
So that means that means
Dean.
Cassius Ohno would have probably been on a 1,000-day title reign right now. With a big ass belly. That's what I'm talking about. He'd be like, yeah, I'm ready for the fat motherfuckers. I got the title for.
You'd be doing the Kamala slap on the belly. The Kamala slap.
Now pass me a hot dog and peanut butter sandwich.
Pass me some Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
What are my thoughts on what if Reigns turned on the Shield? I wouldn't even have him turn on the Shield, period. Like, I didn't like how that shit happened when this dude, Seth Rollins, turned on the Shield. It didn't make any sense at the time because they was busting Evolution's ass. And Seth Rollins turned on them for no reason. I'm like, what was the point of that? Y'all was beating Evolution ass. Now, if Evolution was giving y'all problems and then Seth Rollins turned on y'all to join Evolution, then that would have made more sense.
The problem was they turned the wrong guy. You know, you can debate Dean or you can debate Roman, but Seth turning didn't make any sense. He didn't really benefit from that.
Yeah, but if you did, what about Sting? Sting probably wouldn't have came in if Roman was heel or Ambrose. I don't see Sting coming in. I think with Rollins as a heel, he worked pretty good.
And I'm glad Roman didn't. I'm glad Roman didn't turn heel. As a matter of fact, I'm glad he didn't do that. You know what I mean? That because they would have had Roman on some shit like he's gonna wear suits and be that typical rich snob. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember from before when Roman Reigns was still a face and they were saying that, Roman Reigns need to turn heel. And I was like, what if he's a turn heel, what should he do? Oh, he should be like how he was in FCW, that rich snob. And I'm like, hell fucking no. I'm tired of seeing that type of heel. That shit was done to death. That's why this heel that Roman is now is something a little different.
He should have turned. When he should have turned officially was that night after Mania when he beat Taker, when he tried to cut the promo and the crowd kept booing him.
Oh, and he just said,
right, and he just said, it's my yard now. After that should have been the beginning of the Tribal Chief character, but they didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's going to be the one knock on Roman. That's not his fault, was that when Vince finally pulled the trigger was when a fucking pandemic happened. But better late than never.
Appreciate that shit, Heady God. Pull up and, tell a friend that we here again.
I thought it was funny when Rollins did that buckle bomb to Sting, and when Sting was in the ambulance, freaking Rollins felt so bad. He went to the ambulance and goes, I dressed up as you was in Halloween. You're my favorite. He's all apologizing to Sting.
He said, they're talking about Natalia's sister up in there.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, Natalia's sister really got clapped by Big. Is that true? And where's that? Who's Big? Big E?
Big E? Oh, man.
Really?
He's a sweetheart. No.
Big Cass, maybe. Big Cass.
Big Cass.
Shit, if he's single, fuck it. If Big E smash Natalia, is Natalia's
well,
sister
he was in
single?
Florida, I think. Well, maybe. Because I think he was in Florida. I think they live in Florida.
Look, man, all I know is we still don't know who the third man was for that page.
Shit.
So
Natalia's sister and Biggie got some big ass tits.
They got to bring back Brad Maddox and make him GTV. Bring him back.
Yeah, he said, Biggie.
Biggie. Yeah, I can see that.
They probably sharing bras. Who knows?
Yo, did you know he was married the whole time? Paige is
Who, Big E?
No, Brad Maddox.
He was? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But remember, I was telling you from before. Like these, like
what that marriage is over.
Condoning what he did. I'm not condoning what he did, but you also gotta understand, like these motherfuckers been on the road each other 24/7. You want that same person all day. Y'all eat together. Y'all sleep together. Drink, practice, train, whatever. Yeah, you with that same person all the time on the road, all that shit. Even if you fight the chemistry, there's gonna be some chemistry that's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
That happens with a lot of them motherfuckers. That's why they end up, you know, like this dude, Corey Graves or Bray Wyatt or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear about that? Corey Graves, he wants to be cleared so he can team with his wife.
Team with his wife to do what?
I don't know, like a mixed tag match or something. Somebody.
They can have all that
probably
shit.
Rollins
They can have it. Ain't nobody trying to see that goofy shit.
No.
I've never seen him wrestle. Honestly, I never.
Gave that in Pornhub.
He's really not all that. He's not all that. He was a tag team champion with Neville.
Yeah.
He was pretty good in NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah, B. But shots go out to Sasha Banks, aka Mercedes, getting that Monet. But I ain't gonna lie, that special move that she does, that shit is whack. I'm not digging that. You know what that move remind me of? Remember this dude? Damn. That was the same move this nigga Byron Saxton did at NXT.
I've never seen him wrestle either.
Saxton actually wrestled.
It's like a full Nelson DDT. I'll pull it up real quick. Hold on. Wow. It's like a full Nelson DDT. This shit look fake as hell. It don't look good. It don't look believable.
I thought the only thing Saxon wrestled was the laundry out of his washer. Fuck, I didn't know that.
Like what? Well, all right, basically, it's like damn. What's that move? Damn. What's that move where you carry
like
your opponent? Like you basically carry your opponent on your back. Y'all like back to back.
Oh, okay.
What's that? Was it a Guerrero?
I know what you're talking about. Didn't he turn into like a DDT or something?
A gory special or something.
Gory special, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's like a gory special, and then she spins you around and DDTs you. The shit is lame. That shit is not it. That shit is corny as hell. But you got motherfuckers like JD. Oh my god, like nah. That's why she botched that shit in the first place.
Why don't you just do like fucking Jay Cargill's finisher or something, you know?
Why she just couldn't just do the same move said shit what is already doing? Like she
Well,
could
that's
still.
Probably because
what was wrong with the bank statement?
She's probably just trying to get over a new character, you know, because Mercedes is not Sasha. That's my thought process.
The bank statement, bounce check.
The bounce check.
You know, it's like Chris Jericho. You know, like Chris Jericho's always reinventing himself. Like first it was the Lion Salt, then it was the Lion Tamer, then it was the Code Breaker, then it's the Judas Effect. Like when he first did the Judas Effect, it was kind of lame and underwhelming, but he made it work. So just give her time. Maybe I'm sure she'll get better at the
execution,
do something. I guess.
Yeah. You know what it is too, because when it came to those moves like the Judas, especially the Judas Effect, yeah, it may look a little lame because this is a spinning elbow, but it's realistic. Yeah. If a motherfucker catch you with a spinning elbow, like if he really want to knock you out, he'll knock a couple of teeth out with that spinning elbow. He'll fuck you up. What motherfucker's gonna sit there and have you catch him with a gory special and carry you on your back? Especially you a skinny ass female like Mercedes Monet. You mad skinny carrying the bitch on your back and you sprint her around and DDT her? Like, no, come on. It's just
like the perfect opponent to do it too was Kairi Sane because they're both basically the same weight.
Now if that was Jay Cargill, it would have made sense. I wouldn't even have that as like a Jay Cargill's finisher. But if Jay Cargill to do some shit like that, it would have made more sense because Jay Cargill, she's
tall,
a black She-Hulk, yeah.
When she did the triple, the Guerrero tribute thing with Jig, I was hoping she would do the flying headbutt for a tribute for Benoit because I would have lost it.
Yeah, shit.
Who's that a tribute for?
About to fall back and all that. I want an extra few minutes because everybody saw it to come in and shit. So I just want to give an extra few minutes. But,
overtime.
Yeah, and nothing wrong with that. People pulling up. I definitely appreciate that when people pull up. Got to go an extra few minutes. But
better late than never.
I still got shit to do. I still got to unpack and all that. Still got to unpack. I didn't even eat yet. All I had was fucking breakfast.
Oh, get those hot pockets going.
Yeah, B. Hey, make sure you get that motherfucking chicken.
I gotta find that chicken and broccoli one. Yeah, I gotta find that.
Oh, yeah. Other one I like is the meatball and parmigiana.
Meatball. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys are awesome as always. Always appreciate you guys for pulling up. This Friday, we're gonna wrap it up with The Rock. Talk about The Rock. Shit, we might go like 3 hours with that motherfucker.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
we can talk about that.
You gotta get John on the show. Gotta get him.
Yeah. John gotta pull up. John gotta pull up. It's only right.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised.
And make sure y'all follow the council on Twitter. I'm about to start getting more active on Twitter also. So make sure you stay on the lookout on that also. I'm also gonna do on Twitter. I'm gonna do like match of the day or match of the week, whatever. And I'm not gonna just do any shit like, oh, I've seen this before. No, it's gonna be some shit you be like, oh shit, yeah, that's the match of the day. I like that. It's not gonna. It could be from WWE, AEW, TNA, whatever. It could be from any fucking where. It could be backyard wrestling. As long as it's just hot, it's gonna get posted.
You should do like a face group that does Jobber of the Day. I laugh at those.
Okay. Yeah. Any ideas? Let me know.
Jabber of the month. Jabber of the year.
Jobber of the year. John Cena. Jobber of lifetime.
And on that note, I catch you guys on Friday, B.
All right, later, boys.
All righty.
Peace out, motherfucker.